let's replace a sump pump. This sump pump is not working. Or at least not working reliably. Earlier today, water level was up to here when it shouldn't be, because the sump should keep that water level down to the few inch mark. I played around with the float and it eventually turned on and pumped all the water out. I don't know how old this pump is, but I figured the best thing to do would be to replace the pump. So that's what we're going to do today. Let's remove the old pump. Unplug the pump. Oh, that hurt. Now this might dump some water because this check valve, maybe I should have opened up here first. No, I need to take this off. Because with this check valve, if this check valve is still functioning, there's water from here all the way up. So I think we're going to need to undo this bottom one. Get ourselves a little bit of extra slack. I need bigger pliers. Okay. Well, this is cracked, which is fine. I don't need this anymore because we're not using a threaded check valve. So now...
Wasn't there water in it?
There is no water in it. There's no water in this for some reason, which is fine by me. Old rubber valve, or sorry, rubber seal. It's fine. Now we can move the old pump. see if we can reuse this pipe. I'm going to try to unscrew it from the base. Alright, pipe is removed. And this pump can be discarded. A little dirty, but seems to be in good shape. I think we're going to try and use it. Let's get the new pump unboxed and see if this fits well. Here's our new pump. Picked it up at the local big box store. To do the job. This sump does not see a lot of water, so I didn't need one that had a very high flow rate. I think this is going to be perfect for the situation, so let's get it installed. Got an instruction booklet, cord, and most importantly we have the pump outlet. Fits like a glove. All right, I think we're good. We have a new check valve, arrow pointing in the right direction, that we're going to use on our 1.5 inch PVC pipe. This check valve was a little deceiving because this end is too small, but these rubber boots are reversible. So let's adapt it right now to fit the correct pipe. This comes off. Oops. Now we'll do the same for the bottom. Okay, now we're ready to put in 1.5 inch pipe on either side. The old check valve is a little bit shorter, so I think we might have to cut the pipe. So let's take a look. We'll fit this onto the new pump, place the pump into the sump, and then measure on our outlet pipe to see where we might need to cut. Okay, so given the new arrangement with this check valve, it looks like we're going to need to cut the pipe right about here. And we're not going to mark it, we're just going to try and go for it with the hacksaw. That cut off. Just going to use a simple knife to I did a poor job of cutting it level. However, we're using a rubber boot connection. We are not fitting these pipes with PVC cement. So we have a little leeway in terms of how these connections are made. I have a little sandpaper. We're just going to just get that burr off the bottom. You know what? I started at the right level, but I ended way too low. I'm going to have to recut. I'm sure there's an expression here. Something about measuring once, cut twice. I think that's it. Measure once, cut twice. Okay. Oops. Just going to check to make sure the pipe is fairly straight up and down. too bad. And tighten up these connections. I'm going to plug in the pump, and now we're going to test it by pouring in some water, see if we can get the water level to rise enough to activate the float. Success! Why is it not turning off? Some trash in here. There's some gravel at the bottom of the pit, and when I set the pump into the bottom of the pit, some of the gravel impeded the float from reaching its bottom level when it reached down. So I'm going to clear away some of that gravel, and hopefully that'll give the float plenty of room. All right, we'll test it again. Test number 2. Now that we've moved some of the gravel, let the float work. Pump turned on. Water level is going down. And it stops. All right. The last thing we need to do is secure the wires to the pipe and then cover it up. Now we will secure the wire to the pipe. We'll put one below the cover. Okay, now give me that cover. One handy tip is open up your package of zip ties in the middle. They can't fall out, so you can grab whatever you need. The new sump pump is in. If I can fix it, so can you.